What's good, everyone? It's Zigzag here. Welcome back to another Geoguessr video. So I currently sit at 969 rating, which is only 31 points away from 1,000. Now that wouldn't normally be so significant, but it is significant in this occasion because I have gotten here without moving, panning, or zooming. So meanwhile my opponents are looking around all over the map finding clues, I'm staring at a still image for all the games I've played. And as far as I'm aware, no one has ever reached 1,000 rating playing the way I'm playing on no moving, panning, or zooming. So if we can do that today, I should be the first person ever to get there. Okay, so let's hit the duels here and go for the first match of the day. This should be really interesting. We're against KFC Boy, and we have an easy US Virgin Islands. So let's see if this 900 rated player knows about this Google car. As far as I understand, maybe the red one is more common on the south. At least we had the white one on the north the other day, but I'm pretty sure the red car goes on both islands. So let's see how close we're going to be with this guess. If it's up here, that's fine. We just have to hope. And wow, it was actually really, really close, but KFC Boy, he knew it. There's always the chance that there was actually some useful signage just around the corner, but actually a good start. At least we didn't take a massive amount of damage, which could have happened on a round like that. Next one here should be somewhere in Europe. Not too sure what I'm thinking of just now, but I guess Croatia came to mind, so I might go for that. I could see Czechia and Slovakia as well, actually, so maybe I'll kind of just hedge it more central in Czechia here. I think that's a decent shout, and of course, once we guess, we can take a look around, and we've got a Skoda here, so that immediately makes Czechia and Slovakia more likely. Maybe that one even is too, so I'm kind of feeling good about my guess just for that reason, because they make those types of cars over there. And it was actually Czechia, so a really nice guess by KFC Boy here. Kind of impressive. His last two plonks have been really good, but okay, let's see what we got going on the next round here. And this is looking to be somewhere in Poland, and I'm thinking we go immediately here. It's not really worth waiting, especially because he might actually have access to some other signs here or something like that. I mean, it doesn't look like he will, but yeah, it's a pretty easy Poland, and he actually goes Slovakia. So it's interesting that he managed to get Czechia on the last one, but couldn't get Poland on this one, because this should have been a very easy Poland with that green sign. Regardless, here we are over in, I would say, Amman for this one. Yeah, definitely feels like Amman with those taxis. It could be a further south city, but I'm just going straight for Amman because it does look like we have significant population here, and that is the biggest city in Jordan by a long way. Okay, and it was not actually in Amman. Yeah, it was just in Ramallah, which is actually in Palestine there. So kind of a surprising result there. I really kind of thought that would be Amman, but okay, didn't look particularly hard to be fair. This one feels like it might be Croatia. We don't have a blue strip on that plate, and that's very common, a very common thing to see in Croatia, a lack of blue strip. And so will he know it? I feel like this is a good guess. This probably should be somewhere around where I've clicked. And yeah, another good guess by KFC Boy. So I'm a little bit confused about why he missed the Poland on the Slovakia, but apart from that, he seems to be playing quite nicely. Okay, so next one here immediately reminded me of Spain. We've got blue on both sides of the plates, though. So does that mean we are in southern France here? A little confused. I think it must be Italy, actually. I forgot Italy there for a sec, but I think we should go southern Italy here somewhere because it feels very dry. Okay, this is a bit greener up here, so we might be further north. But yeah, we have a short plate down the road, which I could make out as well. So it really should be Italy here. And this architecture is way more Italian than French. I don't know why I really thought France off the bat, but we'll see. And the next one, it was. I'm starting to get fishy vibes off KFC Boy here. He's getting a bit too close on some of these rounds that are definitely more difficult. Of course, he could have found a sign there, so I can't level an accusation just like that. But okay, next one here should be somewhere in Finland. I was thinking just going southern here. I actually don't know whether it actually would be southern, but it feels like a reasonable guess just because it's quite built up, a lot of people. And we'll see about that. See, he goes Sweden there. I don't know, it's a little strange to me, but okay, 1,000 points damage. It's a good result for us. If we had gotten really close there, it would have been huge, but unfortunately not. Okay, next one here is another difficult round. We're facing away from the road. Somewhere in Europe, Commercial. I think that's actually Spanish. I actually want to take a look before I do that. Yeah, that's a Spanish sign. Okay, let's kind of go central here. I don't think it's going to be Canaries or anything like that, so we should be safe here. I actually think it's a good guess. I think it might be one of these kind of cities around here or towns around there. But yeah, I can see some Spanish language, fortunately, and it ends up being all the way in the north, indeed. So again, decent damage here, 1.3k. So KFC Boy making some more legitimate looking guesses here, so that's good for us. And this one's interesting. Oh no, I would just say Northern Colombia here. It's the best thing I could think of. maybe... Yeah, it is Colombia. Wow, well, we've got the black car. It's going to be further south than where I clicked, I believe. Probably just inside the mountain ranges. But as long as he doesn't get an insane guess, we'll see how close he gets here. This should be a good litmus test to see whether he's legit or not. And wow, it was just northern Colombia, as I said, a little bit further south. But actually, good enough to take him out? Not quite. Wow, if he comes back from this is going to be a bit painful. Please be a decently easy round. It's not too bad. I think it should be somewhere in like... Ooh, what are those bollards, though? Is it just... I think it might be just Slovakia or something. I'm just going to go straight in. I can't really be bothered speculating too much on these. They're Hungarian, aren't they? Yeah, these are Hungarian. That was my first thought about the whole round in itself. But I know that the Generation 4 antenna is a little bit less common there. So, I mean, we're going to be close to Hungary anyway, and it was just in Hungary. So, I think KFC Boy just pulled some really crazy close guesses accidentally on this game, because that's not the type of round where a good player would be going Poland. But look how close we are. Oh my goodness. We could literally do it next game. So let's see if we can do it. Oh, I really don't want to lose. But it probably will take 2, depending on what kind of opponent we get here. Zheng Yong 21 is our next opponent here, but we're starting off with a hard round. Is this Curacao? The architecture really reminded me of Curacao, I must say. It could just be like Mexico or something. I'm going to go for it. Screw it. It's the first round. We should be in the right area of the world. So even if it's Brazil or something, let's see. Oh yes, we got the Curacao card. What a guess, bro. That's actually a really nice one. The architecture was a little bit strange for the rest of South America, and this hill as well feels a bit different. So let's see if Zheng Yong knows the spot, and he does not. Wow, he goes in Puerto Rico. Interesting. So clearly not the most experienced player. We may get there on this game, honestly. If we got plus 15 from the last game, it's possible that we get there this one. I think we might end up at like 999, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. This one should be something like Romania. I could see like southern Romania here as being probably most likely, so I'm just going to go straight for it. We have no bollards, and it's kind of rare to get any kind of bollard in Romania. They have a few, but yeah, around like this, with an antenna and without bollards, would make sense for southern Romania. And it was actually just southern, or like kind of all the way in eastern Czechia, so it makes sense, and we take a bit of damage there. So a good guess. And next one here is looking to be somewhere... Is this Romania now? Language-wise, it doesn't appear to be. I think it says Magyar something on that sign, so I think it should just be Hungary, and it was just in Budapest. Okay, nice guess from Zheng Yong there, and not the best from us. We really should have probably just plunked in Budapest with this kind of development and that rail, but it's fine. Okay, we have to guess quickly here because there's not much info. First thought was Baltic. Still don't mind Baltic. He is sad. He's using some of those new emotes behind my webcam. I could see Poland as well, so I might just hedge Poland here. But yeah, I think Baltic was still my first thought. Yellow filled in sign, so it could actually be Poland. Now I'm also wondering about like it's hard because we're in a parking lot, but I am wondering about Sweden or something as well, maybe even Finland. But yeah, it was just central Poland, and it was in someone told me how to pronounce it. It's not Lodz, it's I forgot. But anyway, so he went in Baltic like was my first thought, and it's a good result for us. Now we're on to healing round. We're near full health here. I see a rift in the sky, so we're just going to hedge it near Dakar here. And here are some nice, like, typical Senegalese poles with these waffles all the way to the top, where you have, like, the lat pull-down bar. Very, very good pole, and he didn't know it at all. So it's interesting. He's 900 rated, but doesn't know a lot of meta. But seems to be quite a like an intuitive player, because he did a good job on some of the other kind of more generic rounds. Okay, so next one here, we have 1.5 times damage. It's a bit of a scary round, I can't lie. It's not Curacao again, but I could see Dominican Republic. Could I? Yeah, I could see Dominican Republic here, though. It also has the same, like, kind of weird feeling. Let's see if I'm right. Wow, it's Curacao again. Okay, so... I mean, at least he's going to know it this time, surely. Twice in the game. What are the chances, bro? I was like, I just psyched myself out, but he could do significant damage here. In fact, he will. If he gets close, he's going to do like 5,000 points. And he forgot again. He went Puerto Rico again. What? Bro really doesn't pay attention to the Google car. I mean, I respect it, but wow, that's crazy. Gave us a bit of a lease on life there. Okay, we'll take it. This one is Ghana, and it's fairly southern based on the greenery. I'm just going to go central southern here. It doesn't really seem like the type of round where I should risk much. And it ends up being in Ghana. He doesn't know his Google car meta. I respect this guy a lot, but we're going to take him down, and will we get it? Come on, baby. Surely we get enough points off this. Oh, 997. Okay, please don't let me go on a losing streak now. I mean, we've hardly lost any on the way to 1,000, so... But we've not yet beat 1,000 plus player, so maybe on our final game to get to 1,000, we beat 1,000 plus player. That would be cool. But if we don't, that's fine as well, because not many people are actually above 1,000. So we'll also have to see when we hit 1,000 what number in the world that makes us, because we might be in like the top 1,000 people in the world as well, something like that. We've got an 869 rated player. This is the perfect opportunity to hit that 1,000 for sure. We're not going to get our first win against a 1,000 rated just yet, but we are going to face a relatively easy opponent in comparison to some of the other ones we've had so far in the video. So this is good. So we're starting off with a Swiss round. This kind of like frame around Swiss signs is very common over there, so a good little tip if you're playing no moving, panning, or zooming. But of course we have Locam, and he goes Czechia. So again, not the most experienced player. I get the feeling that this time of day is actually maybe easier. I've faced some like worse opponents today than in some of the last videos, I feel. Is this one just Singapore? I think. I don't know about this curb, but the rest of the round seems right for Singapore, so I think I'll go for that. Yeah, it's Singapore. Nice. And it's quite a nice round here. I mean, Singapore's got really nice nature in it, and I'm kind of glad I was able to recognize that, because he gets really close. Like if I somehow think that that's South America or something, then it's terrible. Okay, baked by Kieran. Where would that be in Australia? We got a yellow plate here. Feeling good about Sydney then. Yellow plate meta tends to be pretty reliable over in Australia. This Google car that's kind of slightly lighter blue is common in New South Wales and Queensland, so I guess we could still be in Queensland, but yeah, it's going to be, oh my gosh, is this it? This is it, because I'm 8.7 kilometers away. A 3-round knockout gets us to the big 1,000, baby. 1,000 Master Division. Let's go check out what number in the world we are here. We are in the top 1,000 players in the world, guys. Check that out. It's huge. It's huge. So now the question for the rest of the series is, how far do I want to go on no moving, panning, or zooming? Or should I try and reach the very top on no moving? Regardless, I think we should probably try and go as far as we can on this video. So I'll keep playing. I thought this would take like maybe an hour to film, because I thought I might lose a couple in a row and then it would be grinding the way back up. But no, it was just a smooth sail. And look at that, 1,000 plus, no moving, panning, or zooming. Kind of crazy. All right, so we got our opponent here. Who's it going to be? We are playing against Nozge. Okay, and this is the potential to be the first 1,000 plus rated win. Can I get it? That would be so insane as well. These 1,000 plus players, like, he's got the same like outline of the profile as I do in the top corner, so it means he plays like quite a bit. And he misses Espartini there. Okay, so maybe not the most experienced player still, but does still get in the right region, so a good hedge, I guess. This one should be somewhere in Europe. I kind of got ooh, it could be like Chile or something. The sun is more to the south. Okay, for that reason, I think I might just go Ukraine, like middle here. Is this UK? No, this is bad. So he's going to get UK, obviously. We're going to take a whole bunch of damage here. I mean, just tough. He'll probably realize based on that we're playing no moving, panning, or zooming. So hopefully he doesn't try and exploit that. But okay, so that was pretty bad. This time we are driving right, I believe. It is going to be France, so I say we get in immediately here. Hope there's no French language around. It kind of seems like there's no French language around here. Is it actually France, though? Hold up. I may have actually been too hasty there. It was France, okay, just in the north. Yeah, not a bad tactic, especially in a round where I don't have too much information. So yeah, that was good. Okay, next one here should be Ukraine. We got Ukrainian colors on the, like, crossing here. I'm gonna go over this side. I kind of got that vibe. We'll see. Yeah, I'm not really good at Ukraine, so it's kind of like, even looking around, I don't really have the best idea about where in the country it should be, but I still think my guess is fine. We'll see. We'll see if it ends up coming good or not. And it was, and he goes Lithuania. Okay, so he missed the Ukraine flag there. So we do get another lease on life in this game. The HP is relatively even now. And so 0.25 times healing. This is a good one for us. We need that HP. I would say that this is Netherlands or Belgium, based on this blue sign here and this red sign here with like the thick red border. He goes in. Obviously, it's our turn to, like, be a little bit chill. I do see some yellow plates over here, so Netherlands definitely seeming like the better option. And I would say southern Netherlands in this kind of region could make a lot of sense. And it ends up being northern Netherlands. As I said in one of my last videos, the Netherlands region guessing is just really tough. But okay, good result for us there. We needed that bit of extra HP, and now we got to put the pressure on him because we know he's not particularly strong. So this one should be Northern Mariana Islands or Guam. I'm feeling Northern Mariana Islands here, but what I'm really feeling is going quick. And so it will be Northern Mariana Islands. That's very good. I'm not actually sure if there's, I don't think there's coverage on this island where I clicked. I really should have clicked over there, but I guess we were slightly closer to Guam. And so he gets it. That's actually kind of significant. I mean, it's only 100 points or so, but yeah, I mean, I really should have been paying more attention there. Anyway, next one here is going to be somewhere in the Netherlands again, I guess? Yeah. And so not a bad result for us. We're just like kind of ramping up the good old multipliers here and try and make our way to the rounds where we can one-shot him here. But this one feels a bit further south in Japan to me. I'm really bad at telling, so I think I will kind of still middle hedge it, but I'm going to go like kind of more over Hiroshima way, and it ends up being near Kyoto, so actually not a bad result there. It's going to be a bit of damage, but 1,000 points damage in Japan when he gets a really nice guess is fine. Okay, this one is Black Car. Okay, well, pay attention here. This is a hard round for him. Black Car. It's just going to be Java. I'm pretty sure of it. It could be like Sulawesi as well. The round feels rather Javanese though, with the kind of like these kind of like more wealthy looking roofs. That's my thought. So let's hope for the best here. Ends up being Java, but man, come on, no way he's that much closer than me. Oh my gosh, at least he doesn't knock me out, but that's not even a good guess, I feel. I mean, obviously, some Sumatra can look a lot like Java, but it's just annoying to lose to. This Merkur kind of feels, okay, that looks like, I don't know where this is. I'm going Czechia Czechia because often you do get the red and blue ones in Czechia. The language didn't feel Czech to me, but looking over here, it does. And what, just the... I should always guess capital city, bro. This is a ridiculous way to lose. Come on. It's just Prague. It didn't even look like a capital city to me. Okay, we got to go back over 1,000, obviously, but it's so annoying, bro. I just can't believe losing like that. You just making NPC guesses. No offense to you. You're playing fine, but it looks like we were playing someone with a high rank here. Was it? It's Milan again. Okay. Like, people were complaining that I cut out my game against Milan last week, so we're going back in again. This one, I don't even know. Pizza Napoli. I mean, it's not going to be Italy. I guess just France, or I might just hedge in Belgium here. I think it actually might be Netherlands, but it feels a little hilly to it. And yeah, it was actually Denmark. That makes a lot of sense. So, I mean, of course, he gets close. No surprise. I think I probably have to guess closer here, but it doesn't really matter because Milan is a very strong player. So I doubt an NMPZ victory is going to be possible here. This one maybe felt like Northern Poland or something like that. I'm not sure. Ends up being Latvia. Makes sense. Right on the Bulgarian border. I don't know. I'm just not really... I don't really want to get emotionally invested in this game because I just feel like it's actually going to be impossible to win. Honestly. Like, I don't say that. I like to win. Don't get me wrong. But I just feel like it's actually impossible. Anyway, this one's going to be somewhere over here. And we're actually closer there, which is nice. Okay. Never say never, but there's some significant damage there. We'll take it. But yeah, it's not easy from here. It's not easy from here, I can tell you that much. Ireland, I was thinking here. Could be UK. Now that I look at it, it's difficult. I see yellow plates, so maybe I go Northern Ireland here. Is that too risky? I think it is, but I'm going for it anyway. We're going to lose, so let's see it. And it was Northern Ireland. Okay, he does the Isle of Man hedge. Respectable. And so we do 111 points damage there. Nice. We're in J-Web territory there. Okay, this one is 0.5 times healing. And it definitely looks like kind of somewhere in Central Europe. I would say that this could it even be Prague? I've never been to Prague. I'm going soon, but I've seen things like that in Prague before, so I feel like I may try it here. It looks like a very wealthy city regardless, so I mean, why don't we go for the 5k here? This looks like a fitting angle, and okay, it was in Prague. I actually got it right. I'm kind of surprised about that, but a nice NMPZ guess to be 1.2 kilometers away there, and Milan 5k. Okay, so it is still possible here with some nice region guessing, but we need to be facing the road more than this. This is kind of painful. Is it Turkey? I think it is. I'll go out here. Let's try that. This actually could be the... okay, not bad, not bad. This is the type of round where we can make some points back. If I was better at region guessing Turkey, it would be good, but unfortunately, kind of hard for me. Okay, next one here, we are going to be in... Croatia? No, we got Cyrillic. Okay, Bulgaria, I guess. Go for it. Is it actually Bulgaria? Yeah. Without an antenna, it has to be Bulgaria here. So, not the easiest round of all time. So we'll take that. He's looking around for clues because I guess it could be good to get close here. Just ends up being Sofia. Okay. I really need to change up my tactics and go for the capital city region more because the world map is heavily biased towards capital cities, which is annoying because I keep on just plonking wherever I want, but I can't do that. Okay, this one feels like... Is it... looking for an electricity counter. We can't let him have this time. I see a yellow plate there, which is making me want to go more Peru. I'm going Peru. I really thought this was La Paz off the bat, but I see this yellow plate here, so I have to go Peru here. And yeah, it's a good choice. It's a good choice. This should be Peru. We could do massive damage here, but it is just Lima. Capital city guessing, bro. It's a bit scuffed. It's a bit scuffed. But hey, we survived. We survived. Get in the right city. I should be proud of myself. Getting in the right city there is not an easy feat. But okay, UK now. So another. Ooh, actually Belgium. Actually Belgium. We don't have yellow rear plates, but okay. Well, I went Brussels and it didn't work this time. We're near Liège. But okay, what I was saying was, you know, like. I need to put this into relative perspective. We're playing the #1 rated duels player, and we're on round 10, which is pretty good. This one, just not really sure where I want to put it in Ireland. It's obviously there, but yeah, I feel like a central hedge just to survive here. Slightly biased towards Dublin area, and okay, that definitely works. Ends up being kind of near Limerick there, and so we're going to do some damage once again. He's below 6,000 now. Obviously, we did the Chile damage, but he healed it all up. Okay, we're in Australia here. Is this possible? No, it's going to be like American Samoa or something, I think. That's the best thing I can think of here. Unfortunately, yeah, it's not really looking too good for us here if we're wrong, but I think I just have to go for that, right? So, let's go there. And... okay, nice. It actually was. Very good, very good. Definitely, feels like an American suburb, but way too tropical. Not like Hawaii, so... it's actually not as hard as it looks. This one, then, should be somewhere in Europe, obviously. I think it's actually Germany. Is it more like southern architecture here is the question. I could definitely see like a... Nuremberg or a Frankfurt or like a... I might try Frankfurt here to hedge between South and Ruhr. And, oh no! That was... oh, it was such crappy looking... Swiss coverage there, and we get knocked out. Wow, I really thought that was Gen 2. And it's funny because I initially thought it was low cam, and I sent him a GG there. I initially thought it was low cam, but then the kind of darkness of the screen convinced me that it must be Germany. But okay. And so I think we go for one more here, just because we want to end the video above 1,000, surely. Frederick is our opponent. We have one more opportunity to reach that 1,000-point win. This looks like Finland to me. I'm really thinking of going there over anywhere else here. It's a little unfortunate that we can't see this number plate properly, so let's see it. I would not be surprised if this is Helsinki, but why is it a short plate? It's kind of interesting. It is Helsinki. Should just capital guess more often. And he goes in Denmark, so a really good start on our quest to beat an 1,000 rated player. This would be sick. This would be sick. Okay, this one looks to be somewhere in like Montenegro, maybe? I'm just gonna go straight for it. It's really my first thought. I could see like a weird Croatia or a weird Albania, but we should be right here. No rifts, so this is another opportunity to do some damage here. I actually kind of like this. I think he'll get it. I think he'll get it because it does feel a lot like a Montenegrin round. But okay, and it is Montenegro. He goes Albania, and look at this guess. We're literally on the nearest road. Like, if you put this on the nearest road, it would be basically 5k. So, I mean, it's just a middle hedge, but we'll take it. This one is Baltic. He'll definitely get that. I would lean maybe Latvia here. I think I would lean Latvia over this side, maybe. Kind of hard to say. Yeah, this pole top is looking more Lithuanian, maybe, or even Estonian. Not really Latvian. Yeah, it's Lithuanian. And so, but we're actually closer, because it was kind of a very northern-looking Lithuania around there. It just felt kind of cold, if you understand my drift. Okay, next one here should be Colombia. Not too many points on offer here, I should think. I kind of felt like it was out here near Medellin, maybe. And so, oh, it was near Medellin. Okay, so we're actually playing quite nicely here today. That's 400 points damage. He's below half health, but it is onto the healing round. We're going to insta-guess here because we've survived all the rounds. So let's click. And we are in, obviously trying to prevent him from getting as many points as possible here. And so, taking a look around, where do we think this is? We'll play along with him. I think it's black car, yeah, it's definitely Croatia. We have a lack of blue strips. We've got the black car with the antenna, and he gets a really nice guess. Unfortunately, of course, it's just outer suburbs Zagreb. Typical. And he makes back the maximum amount of points that he could have here. And we have a hard round, so we're getting really everything thrown at us. I was thinking, this is really poor quality camera. I think UK is possible, but I'm just going to go Germany in case. Taking a look around. Yeah, it does not feel like Germany. It could be France, though, so that's not too bad. But if it's UK, we're in trouble. If it's Ireland, we're in serious trouble. But hopefully he didn't find any clues. It's kind of difficult. And it ends up being in Jersey, yeah. Had that kind of feel, I can definitely see it. A thin road is very common for Jersey. Fortunately, we put enough pressure on that it wasn't so possible for him to get a good and accurate guess there. Okay, this one's Thailand, and we have a lot of palms, so I'm going to say southern here. My first thought was northern, I must be honest, but... Oh no, it's Finland. Oh my gosh, it's actually Sri Lanka. That's so bad. I did not realize it was low cam. Ah, it's so annoying, bro. Oh, that's going to be it, isn't it? Oh my gosh. Dude. Okay, well played to him, and I will end off the video there. So guys, thank you very much for watching it. A little bit annoying to end the video under the mythical 1,000, but obviously I know I can get there pretty easily next time. It's just, oh man. Okay, there are some limits to guessing super quickly, because this is an easy Sri Lanka in hindsight. Anyway, guys, I thank you very much for watching the video all the way to the end, and yeah, I'll catch you guys in a video soon. Bye-bye.